Hey, how's it going, guys? Ancient Rune here, back with another Wonderlands build video, and today we are going over Blighted Daggers. This is my Salt and Battery build with now having Blightcaller, which just makes it absolutely destroy bosses. It's crazy how much damage it does. It just goes everywhere, so much clear. And a lot of gear flexibility, or I wouldn't say a lot, but a couple gear that hurt flexibility. Besides like a melee weapon, of course, because that's the theme of this build. But it's really, really fun, and I love it, and just really, really strong. Alright, and for the gear here, we have the Scalawag. Now we have it on poison for this, to have some poison skills activated that we want, like soaked. We go with melee damage crossbolts and the melee blade. This times 2. This is the main gun you'll be shooting. We also have a live wire, but I don't really use it. Stabbo here, and a sword explosion. Here we have a Salt and Battery with the consec hits enchant. I like to use vampire, but I've also been messing around with the ancient hilt, which has been kind of nice for getting back our status, our action skill back, which is really nice. Here we have a Shark's Bane with melee damage and melee crit damage. Now the new status effect ring, I don't remember what the ring's name is, but that would also work. Pretty much any melee ring will work nice. I also have some Shark Lessons here. Here we have a Selective Amnesia with Stabbo Blight. We get Contagion, and we get Exploit Their Weakness. Ideally, I'd probably want 3 Exploit Their Weakness, but I don't really care. This build does enough damage. Ideally, you'll want melee damage and boost speed, and then all damage is there because it's nice. But since we get all damage from Amnesia, it's not as needed, but still really good to have. We have a Body Rune with while health is full enchant for the conditional damage, and Body Rune's nice for applying a status effect that we'll use. Bar Blow is just really good. You can also use Skeet for better survivability. Mainly, you just want an amulet with double status effect damage and probably Blightcaller power, and then having lightning damage is really nice. Pretty much just to match what you want with the melee weapon. You'd either want to probably go shock or cryo, and then or lightning and frost, and then choose from here with your fortifying sigil with either lightning and frost as well, for getting the these 2 skills, frostbite and amped up, going. But also because for the melee weapon, since we're using soaked, it's really nice to have those 2 elements. But yeah, we use a fortifying sigil for survivability and the proccing the skill. Fortifying sigil is really nice. I go for cooldown parts to be able to spam more for the spellcast enchants. Spellcast melee here. You can also use an empowering sigil, and it works really nice. Yeah, that's it for the gear. And then here we use Plague Storm because it's just really nice to have for clear. Since we're doing a lot of melee damage, that'll go and feed into Plague Storm, which just makes it do so much damage. We go Potent Poisons, Haste, Exploit Their Weakness, Shadow Step to chain the Salt Battery, Dagger Storms. I go Follow Up to max instead of Nimble Fingers because I really like having the conditional damage for those hits. And then Nimble Fingers is there because it's nice. Fire Rate, Elusive, Contagion, and Alchemical Agent. Here we go. Virulence, Wraith Mail, Flawless Edge, Amped Up. These 2 are mainly for survivability, and then you also have the move speed and a False Edge for damage. Bog Down for soaked, Frostbite for melee damage, Burnt Offering for spell cooldown, and then Toxicity for the action skill cooldown. The crit damage is nice, but it's like very basic crit damage. And then we go max strength, max status effect damage, and then the rest into spell cooldown. You could also put it into skill cooldown, but I would rather have it in spell. I hope you guys enjoyed this build video. It is insane how strong this build is. I love it. Like, it's a build that you don't even need to cherry pick boss mounts with, just because of how strong it is. I really love theory crafting this. Didn't take long for it to just ramp up in damage, and you probably don't even need as perfect gear as I do to like just absolutely destroy everything. And this isn't using Buffmeister or Mosquito. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.